The banking space now, where today the cabinet gave the green signal to the merger plan of SBI and its 5 associate banks. The associate banks which will be merged with the State Bank are State Bank of Bikaner and Jaipur, State Bank of Mysore, State Bank of Travancore, State Bank of Patiala and State Bank of Hyderabad. The banking behemoth post the merger will have a network of over 24,000 branches and will be employing over 270,000 people. There was, however, no decision on SBI's tie-up with Bharatiya Mahila Bank. The finance minister said that the merger would ensure that SBI became a global player.
This merger will certainly lead to far greater operational efficiency. It will lead to synergy of operations within these banks. And obviously, because it will cut down the cost of operations, the cost of funds itself will come down. With this, the State Bank of India, with all these 5 subsidiaries merging in it, will also become a very large bank, not merely from the domestic point of view, but actually a global player.
Now, for some more clarity on how exactly the merger process will unfold in the coming days, Latha Venkatesh is here to take us through the timeline. Latha, what do you make of things?
Well, this is how the timeline of the merger will work from now to one merged SBI entity. First, we have to, the bankers say they have to check if the notification itself contains any dates. In all probability, it will not. So the moment the notification of merger is issued, from there the clock starts ticking, and it will take about 40 to 50 days, the bankers say, for the merger to become effective. Why do you need these days? First, you need to take permission from the individual boards to take permission from them so that the shares cease to exist. Then you have to take permission from the SBI board so that they are able to issue fresh SBI shares to the shareholders of the subsidiaries. You also have to take permissions from the stock exchanges for the issue of shares and the extinguishing of the old shares. Then you have to tell the stock exchanges a record date. For the record date, you have to give 7 trading days notice or 10 full days notice. Separately, the process of effective merger will start. So you announce a record date. Separately, you have to announce an effective date. The effective date is when the SBI babies will cease to be legal entities and they will operate as SBI arms. That may require a few more, perhaps 10-20 days more. Effective date could be sometime in May or something. It's quite possible that even after the announcement of the record date and the effective date, one board meeting of the various subsidiary companies will have to happen to announce the Jan-March results, because at that time they were distinct separate entities. But after the effective date, eventually the HR merger, the treasury merger will all start happening, but that can take its own good time. Basically, we have to look out for record date and effective date, and all that should be done by about 50 days from the date of notification.